Welcome back. Thought I'd do an update on something that I've been dealing with. Cheers to the tea. Wanted to share with you about keratosis Polaris. I have it. It's been about 4 years since I've been diagnosed, and I've been dealing with it for quite some time. It started with these bumps that you can see on my forehead, along the side of my cheeks, down my neck, on both sides. And the reason I'm filming right now is because I'm having a flare. My entire face gets red, and it was a lot worse before I started treating it. Keratosis Polaris, or chicken skin as some refer to it, is a buildup of keratin on your hair follicles where the pores are. So you end up with bumpy skin, which feels like you have goosebumps, or some refer to it as chicken skin because the chicken skin is bumpy. So I also get it on my shoulders and my chest, but mostly my face is where you can really see it, and that's the spots that I treat. I ended up going to see a dermatologist because it got really bad, and I could not treat it with anything over the counter. It just progressively got worse and worse. And I do have it in my scalp as well. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to treat that, but thankfully you can't see it. Some of the things that I've been doing over the counter is what my dermatologist told me to do, which was to use Cetaphil. This is a generic brand from Walmart, but Cetaphil is one thing that it's a facial wash. Some people need moisturizers. Even if you have, like me, an oily complexion, moisturizers help with the flaking of the skin so that they don't clog the pores and create these bumps or acne. This one that I use is the normal to oily skin, because if I use the dry to normal one, I break out with regular acne. So I have to be careful with what I use. The other thing new that my dermatologist has me trying is every other day using CeraVe. And it's the Renewing Salicylic Acid Cleanser. It's a thicker cleanser, but I'm finding that my skin is a lot more smooth when I do use this. I use it with a rotating brush, facial washing brush that you can buy at CVS, Walmart, or Walgreens. So you get the rotating scrubber, you scrub it with the facial cleanser, and then rinse it off. The other thing that I'm using that I found by default from some of the vegan people that I follow here on YouTube is the Osea Blemish Balm. I found this by accident. There's not a lot of the products that I can use from them because they're oil-based, so I have to be careful with that. But this one is a game changer for me. It takes down the redness of the bumps, and it smooths out my skin without clogging the pores, which is key for me because I'm prone to acne. So I've been using that as well. The game changer was ammonium lactate. This was given to me by my dermatologist. It is a prescription-only product, so you do need to get this from your doctor. However, using it, it's a 12% solution lotion, and using this at night and using the blemish balm in the day has helped quite a bit. one of the things that I noticed that causes my breakouts, which is why you are seeing me without makeup, and you will see me without makeup because of this. 3 hours ago I did a video and I put powder on only because I had a shine on my face because I have an oily complexion. Within 2 hours I had a breakout, which is why I'm on here filming this, because you can see the breakout and what I experience. The redness also comes along when I have dairy products. So sometimes you can find things that cause the flares. So I am mainly vegan. When I eat products that are dairy, my face breaks out. I break out with the bumps. I break out in acne. So I have to be very conscientious of what I eat. And that's one of the things that causes flares. So knowing what it is, knowing how to treat it, knowing how to prevent it, and knowing what the causes are really helps in treating the breakouts. So I hope this helps. If you're experiencing something similar to this and you don't know what it is, I hope this helps understand a little bit more about it, because I was going through a really rough streak 3-4 years ago where my face was just, it was awful. And so I had no one to turn to. I didn't know what to do, so I did end up going to a dermatologist who helped me learn what it was, and then through trial and error we found ways to treat it. So I've had since 2 dermatologists, so that has helped me as well. So 2 dermatologists at 2 separate practices. So they both kept me on the same regimen as before. So I hope this helps in understanding a little bit more about keratosis Polaris. Again, I'll show you my forehead, which is the worst of it right now. And you can kind of see that. And then along the sides of my face here. Some of it's scarring from acne, but most of it's the keratosis Polaris. So again, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you'd like to see more videos about this, hit the like button if it helped you. And then also you can subscribe to my channel, because I'll talk a little bit more about some of the things going on with my scalp as well. And you'll learn why I don't dye my hair anymore. I used to be a blonde, and I am now a brunette. So it was a huge change, but it was necessary. So I'll talk about that in a future video. Have a good night. Cheers.